Hello and welcome to In the Studio with Donny Carr. This is episode number 25. Today I wanted to talk to you about syncopation. What is it and how can we use it in our tracks? Let me show you. So in a nutshell, syncopation is more or less emphasizing notes that you typically wouldn't expect to be emphasized. So for instance, in a basic house, techno, tech house groove, the emphasis is usually on the 1 and the 3. Boom, ka, boom, ka. That's typically where you would introduce a new element in your track. Maybe this is where you would typically change a chord. It's obviously not always, but typically. You hear it a lot. So syncopation is taking stress off the downbeat or the 1 or the 3 and emphasizing something else, maybe the 16th note or the offbeat. And this really creates some extra groove and human feeling within your music. And I'm going to be applying some syncopation to this tambourine loop I have in my track here. And I thought it'd be a good opportunity to invite you to my studio and show you how I would do it. So I'm going to give you a quick preview of the section of the track that we'll be working with. I have just the drum bus and the bass and the kick playing right now. So I'll give you a quick little preview. Just going to turn these tams up so you can hear them. Okay, so that's the basic groove going, and we're going to add a little extra excitement to this tambourine loop with syncopation. So let's get right to it. Let's take this to the piano roll here. All right, so I'll just show you what I have going on right now. Basic 16th pattern. The 16th notes are swung a little bit, taking them off the grid just to give it that little bit of a, shuffly feel. Not too much though. And I've actually accented the 16th notes here. So what I want to do is on this 8-bar loop, I'm going to keep this groove the same, and then we're going to change up the syncopation on the last 4 bars of this 8-bar loop. So what we're going to do here is delete these, and let's work with this bar here, and we'll change up the syncopation. Now this is going to be even more evident if, say, the on beats where the kicks are placed are emphasized rather than the 16th notes, but still this can be applied. So what I want to do here is, instead of accenting the 16th notes, let's pull these down, and we're going to accent the offbeat. So let's pull down the 16th notes a little bit and pull these up. Like so. All right. Okay, I think that'll work for the demonstration. So let's go ahead and copy these across to complete our 8-bar loop. And to latch paste like that, select the part or the region that you want to copy, and it's just Control B. And if you didn't know how to do that, it's just an incredibly useful, time-saving shortcut. So now we have our syncopation switched up here. You know what? I want to actually keep. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I just want it to stay the same for 4 bars, and I accidentally accented the offbeats here. So now we have a change up on our groove here. Let's go ahead and listen to this. Really listen at bar number 57. Listen for that slight change in the groove of those toms. It's not very evident, it's very subtle, but it really does make a difference. It gives it that slight little variation. So let's have a quick listen in the track here. So I hope you can see there that it definitely, it switches up the vibe and the groove a little bit. And it's a really useful and powerful technique when it's used in the right place at the right time. And I find it really works well with tambourines, shakers, hats, things like that. But you can use it on a multitude of elements. You don't always have to, introduce or add another element into your track to create some extra interest. You can just maximize the elements you already have. And I think that should be your first thought is can you maximize, can you squeeze a little bit more juice out of this instrument here that you're working on rather than just say, oh, I need to add something else in there, So syncopation, powerful tool when used correctly. Hopefully you can apply it in your mixes and tracks and get some good results. I think you will definitely be able to. And I'd love to hear how it goes. So leave me a comment, leave me a question, and I'll see you soon. I'll leave you with a little preview here. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.